long time no see. It's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. Before I start today's video, I apologize for the lack of posting, but as most of you know, this is a passion channel for me. I just make videos because I enjoy it and it's fun for me. And I've been working a lot. I've been working pretty much full time, even though I don't want to be, and doing real estate agent classes, so I haven't really had time to even brainstorm videos or just pick up the camera at all. I have become very aware post-grad of how much time I spend on my phone. I think that really started during the quarantine time, my phone addiction. I mean, I've had an iPhone since freshman year of high school, and I had an iPod Touch in middle school. So, you know, I've had it pretty much since I was a child, but I think I really started spending a lot of screen time during quarantine when we couldn't do much, which I think a lot of people will probably relate to. But Instagram specifically, I have always loved, and I have always fought people that are like, Instagram's so toxic, blah, 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 blah. I've always been one of those people that's like, no, I love Instagram. But lately in my post-grad life, I've started to feel the effects of FOMO and just like scrolling Instagram and it having negative effects on me. I'm starting to see what other people are talking about, and I think that's because in high school and college, I was so surrounded by a lot of friends and a lot of people that I would love seeing their stories. I would love seeing what they were up to because I was constantly surrounded by people and surrounded by friends. And I think post-grad, now that I only have a few closer friends and a lot of loved ones that are far away, following mutuals from work or that I used to be friends with or people that have moved away tends to make me a little more sad and lonely than it used to, with full transparency. So I want to take a break. I don't think this is going to be the start of like me deleting Instagram, but I want to see how it affects me. Other than like being out of service for a week a few times on trips, I have never deleted Instagram. I've never gone without it. I would say I, on average, check it multiple times a day, and I will say I still do love posting on Instagram, but I think I'm starting to have a toxic connection with posting on my story. I feel like everywhere I go that's like cute and aesthetic, or if I'm dressed up, like I have to share it on my story. And when I really think about it as I'm maturing, I'm like, who am I sharing that with? Like this random group of people, when I could just, if it was a really meaningful picture, a really cool picture, I could just send it to my loved ones, you know? Sorry, this is turning into like a deep tangent. Anyway, the purpose of this video is to challenge me to delete Instagram for a week. Delete the whole app and see how it goes. If this goes well, I also want to try it with TikTok. I've deleted TikTok in the past for like a few days at a time, and it took a little bit of getting used to, but it was beneficial. So I know I can do that. Instagram, it's different. I've never really gone without it, like I said. So yeah, I'm gonna start that tomorrow for a full 7 days. I think it's gonna be a challenge because I tend to scroll Instagram a lot at work when I'm on my breaks, or I don't know, it's just like the app that I go to for mindless scrolling, like checking people's stories and stuff. So I think it'll be hard for me at first, just instinctively. And this isn't a plan to delete Instagram forever because I love, like I said, I do love posting on Instagram every so often, and I do use Instagram as a marketing tactic. Like I just made one for my real estate journey, and I use it for pet sitting and all of that, but I don't know. Just breaking the habit, I think, is important. So yeah, I'll be checking in with you throughout the week, vlog style, to update you on how it's going, and we'll see if I have any like life-changing epiphanies from this. See you maybe tomorrow when it starts. Okay, this is my first update and it's day 3, which is shocking, but The other times when I had an update, I was at work, so I couldn't really film. I have been doing decent. Oh, too much. I've been doing decently well. I will say, like, I instinctively have missed scrolling on it at work during breaks. Like, I anticipated, like, my brain just is like, I want to, like, scroll through something, so I'm not just, like, staring at the wall, because I feel like that's awkward. But I did a lot of staring at the wall. And then, like, when I was watching, sorry, I'm eating a popsicle. It's not very good. When I was watching TV the last 2 nights, like, when there's, like, an ad on Hulu, I just usually, like, scroll Instagram. So it's been hard for me to be like, nope, I just have to think. But today has been the hardest. Like I said, it's day 3 because I have 2 off days today, and I'm, like, doing fun things. Like, we went to the farmer's market this morning, then we're going to the beach tomorrow. My friend Sarah's here. So it's like I want to, like, take pictures, which I still can, but, like, I want to, like, post them on my story and be like, ooh, I'm at the farmer's market, like, ooh, aesthetic picture. So that has been a struggle for me. And, like, Sarah and Helen, we were all, like, talking about stuff, and they'd be like, oh yeah, I heard about that from, like, so-and-so's story. And I was like, I didn't see that. I haven't been on Instagram. So that just, like, twinge of, like, missing out on things is definitely there. But overall, I think it's been good for me. I think it's been good. It's just so addictive. Okay, it's now the night of the 3rd day, and I'm really struggling. I just, like, want to check stories so bad in bed. I feel like I just have, like, a lot of work friends now that, like, I follow on Instagram, but we aren't actually, like, hang outside of work friends. So Instagram is how I stay in touch with a lot of them, like swiping up on each other's stories or just, like, watching each other's stories. So I feel like that's what is affecting me the most. I don't know. It's so weird. I, like, want to post things on my stories so people can see it, but I'm like, really, who? Like, who? Hey y'all, day 4. It's, like, the night of day 4. And I feel like I was good. I was not craving Instagram at all today because me and Sarah Neal, my friend, like, had a fun-filled day at the beach, and we went paddleboarding. So, like, days like that, I don't usually really go on my phone at all. But she just left, and now's the time where I would, like, go through my pictures and, like, post them on my story and, like, peruse Instagram. So now I'm like, oh, I want to break it so bad. I've literally just been, like, perusing Facebook because, like, what else is there to do? I just feel like when I'm alone and I want to relax but, like, not take a nap, I just scroll, but then it inadvertently, I think, stresses me out because I'm seeing all the fun things other people are doing, and I'm like, why wasn't I invited? Why am I not there? How are they paying for that? I'm jealous, you know? Also, I look kind of tan from the beach. It's night 5. I look like shit. I worked today and my hair's kind of greasy. Ignore the washer in the background, but this is embarrassing to say, but I want to cheat so bad. I want to download Instagram so bad. So bad. So bad. I think it's because I'm alone again. My roommate Helen went home, and she was gone for, like, 2 months before this, and I think that's when I was, like, feeling very, like, lonely, and I was going on Instagram a lot, and it was, like, it making me more anxious. Now that she's gone again and I have, like, no one to tell about my day, I'm just like, I'm gonna go on Instagram. I'm going on Instagram. Also, I just edited some photos that I need to post for, like, an Instagram promotion, which can definitely wait 2 days, but I'm just like, I'm gonna post them now. I look cute. Alrighty, it is officially the evening of the 7th day, and I have to admit to you guys, I did cheat. I ended up cheating last night, so I called out. Yesterday, I was just feeling so exhausted and, like, low-key depressed, and I slept, like, 8 hours, and then that night, I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I just, like, want to check Instagram. And actually re-downloading it and checking it was so unfulfilling. Like, I had, like, 5 DMs that were, like, whatever, and, like, no really other notifications. Like I checked like my close friends like 5 stories and was like, ooh, like yay, and then I was just bored again. So I think just like knowing that I couldn't check it all week made me want to check it more. But now since I've had it since last night, I haven't really looked at it, and I think the need to go on it was stronger because I had a picture that I wanted to post. Like I still haven't posted the beach picture for the vitamin promotion. I don't know if I mentioned that. I took a cute picture of the beach for a vitamin brand that I really like, so I've been like itching to post that. So I think if I hadn't had anything to post, I would have had less of an urge to go on Instagram, because like I said at the beginning of this, I just really like posting on Instagram, and sometimes that does come from a place of like, oh, I really want this person to see my story, or like, oh, I just like want my story to be cool. But I don't know, I just enjoy it. I like taking cute pictures and I like posting them occasionally. But all in all, I think I realized what was causing me anxiety or stress from Instagram has been just like browsing people's stories, especially like people from work. Basically, a few months ago, I did a big purge on Instagram of unfollowing a lot of people from college, or even still from high school or from work. And I basically was like, I should not follow someone on Instagram unless, like, if I saw them in person, we would say hello and like chat. Because I had gotten really bold on Instagram in college, and I followed so many people that I didn't even know, but I just like knew existed through mutual friends, and I was like, why am I following these people? It doesn't make any sense. So now I follow a lot of work people because I'm post-college and all I fucking do is work. But none of these people are my friends outside of work, even though some I would like to be. So occasionally I'll be checking their stories and they're all hanging out with other work people, and I start to feel that like FOMO, or like, oh, I wish I was out, I wish I had more work friends, I wish blah blah blah, they look like they're having so much fun. That kind of brings me back to like high school. So I think I need to be more aware of that and just like maybe unfollow a few people from work, or just not check their stories as much, because now I know that it makes me feel that way. But I don't think I had any other big revelations like I thought I would. I feel like when I deleted TikTok for a while on my own time, I really did notice a big difference in like my anxiety and comparing my life to others. I feel like because TikTok, it's just like, oh, me throwing a party with all my friends, like all these cool vacations, ideas, stuff like that. So it kind of impacts me differently. What I'm going to take away from this is I'm going to try not to mindlessly scroll as much, especially when I'm at work or like watching TV. Like I'm going to try to keep my phone away from me and like just let my brain think instead of impulsively reaching for those distractions. And then I'm going to try to just check like my close friends' stories more often, instead of farther out, you know, friends that could make me feel FOMO or something. I did fail the challenge. I don't have a lot of self-control. Anyway, I hope this video was interesting to watch. I feel like it was a little bit anticlimactic, and I don't know, I just haven't filmed a YouTube video in a while, so maybe that's why I just like feel kind of weird about it. But let me know if you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you like this style of video of like challenging myself to do XYZ. Yeah, I love you guys. I think I'm gonna post a room tour next, because we've lived here for a while now, and I think my room is as close to finished as it's gonna get before I go haywire and rearrange it again, because I tend to do that. But oh, one more takeaway is that I feel like I'm gonna go private on Instagram, which is so funny because like literally like months ago you could have asked me that and I would have been like, what? I'll never go private on Instagram. But I don't know, I feel like growing up, and especially in college, like I wanted to be like a presence on Instagram, and I wanted to use it to promote myself. But now that I'm getting older, I just want my Instagram to be more of like a private place, which sounds funny because I have like 1,800 followers, and I don't know if I'll go through and like remove all of those people that I don't know as well, because that sounds like a lot of work. But I had like a business Instagram, and I was like, watch those videos of like how to increase your followers on Instagram, and I'm just like, I don't care. Like, I don't really want random people to know what I'm doing when I post on my story and like where I am, and like it just doesn't matter, you know? I feel like that's what being 23 has taught me. It truly just does not matter. Just like the close people in your life matter. Why am I about to cry? Okay, it's getting too deep. I love you if you're watching this. Thank you. And that's all I have to say. Bye!